Hello everybody, how you doing today? Today I'm going to talk about a special product that I used for my car recently that I want to discuss about and show you how to use. Recently, I had a problem with my water pump leaking on my car. So, not too long ago, it started leaking like I already started saying. I drove around one day. I was doing some errands, and I forget what I was doing. I parked my car, then all of a sudden I started hearing my car dripping. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? I look under the hood. What I noticed, coolant started draining out. And I said, oh boy, I wonder what happened this time. I thought it was a coolant hose or the radiator or something. I pulled my passenger wheel off and the splash shield, whatever you call it. I saw it dripping from the water pump and I said, "Oh my God, that's gonna be that's gonna be a problem." So I thought it was gonna be expensive to fix, which technically it really isn't because I have a 2001 Saturn S series. So of course it's a GM product. It doesn't cost much to fix it or replace. So then I started doing some research on what causes water pumps to leak. One of them was the shaft seal or the gasket around the pump can crack or wear out. So basically, the car has like 200,000 miles on it already with the original water pump. So I said, okay, that's gotta be what's causing it to do it because obviously it's the same original pump. So then before I brought it to the garage, which I'm still going to eventually, I did some research online on if is there a special coolant system sealer that can keep it from leaking for now. At least have the ability to hold the coolant so it doesn't keep pissing it on the ground. So I'm gonna show you once I go outside. I found this special product. It's called K-Seal. So I said, okay, this looks really efficient. I'm gonna give that a try. So so I bought the product. I bought it at Advanced Auto Parts or wherever I got it from. It was only about 15 bucks. So I said, what the heck? Let's see if this will help prevent my coolant from leaking for a while so I can at least, drive around and still do what I have to do, get back and forth to work or do errands or something. So I'm gonna go outside right now and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Please stay with me. Alrighty, I'm outside now. I'm outside of the car. Outside of the car. So this is the product that I'm using. K-Seal. This is the product right here. It comes in a 8-ounce container. I'm gonna show you what to do right now. Alright, so what you do is you shake it up for like 30 seconds like this. Basically, basically what you do, and I'm not gonna pour it in right now because I poured some in a little while ago. But that's what the coolant looks like for right now. It looks like a chocolate milk, sort of. So what you do is I poured only like about half of it in there this morning. So of course it's not gonna do any harm. But anyways, you pour like half of it in there. Let it sit for 1 to 3 minutes. It can be the engine can be hot or cold, and then I'm trying to think what else. Oh, the reason why it's still the coolant is still full is because I did fill it last night. Unfortunately, I'm gonna try to show you right underneath here. The coolant's been leaking a lot, unfortunately. So it was pissing like crazy. So I'm gonna go back inside and I'll explain more about this K-Seal product to you, and I'll be right back. All right, back inside. Now I'm gonna talk a little more about the K-Seal and how it actually fully works. So basically, what this product is it's coolant leak repair, which it says right on the top, and it says pour and go as well. It's multi-purpose, one step. So it's for head gasket repairs, block and head sealer, radiator stop leak. No draining, no flushing, permanently seals holes and cracks. Which of course it mixes with all types of antifreeze. Also for water pump casing, heater core, and freeze plug. And that's something. So this product will treat up to 12 cylinders. That's right, 12 cylinders. Pretty impressive, huh? Works in minutes. So basically it says right on the back, leaks will stop within 1 to 3 minutes after engine reaches operating temperature. If added to overflow tank, repair may take longer. Leave K-Seal in engine for future sealing. Peel label for detailed instructions. So obviously, like, lift the label right there where it says. I know it's hard to read the small lettering, but it's right in the corner. So like I said, when I was outside, shake very well before use. So basically, it looks like chocolate milk, just like I was explaining earlier. It's basically it looks like a chocolate milk with a special sealing chemical that's used to just pour in the radiators, the cooling system. Like, you pour it on the overflow tank like my car outside does, or you can pour it in the radiator if you have access to it, like a cap or whatever. And basically, it doesn't do any harm to the cooling system. It doesn't block anything. It just mixes. It just goes through the cooling system until it finds an area where it's leaking from, and just seals it right all together. Now let's see what else. I'm trying to find more on here. And this is also made in the USA. So I give this product myself a complete thumbs up, because if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't be able to drive my car right now. I wouldn't be able to drive around or anything. It would just keep leaking coolant until the cooling system runs out of coolant. But even though I'm still going to replace the water pump eventually, it still won't be too bad for me. The water pump's not causing any harm, because it's a metal water pump. Because metal water pumps last a long time. It's just unfortunate that once a car reaches 200,000 miles, so the original pump, the shaft seal unfortunately will start wear out and start leaking, or the actual gasket around the casing. But 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 unfortunately, because the shaft seal is too far gone, this product can only hold very long. So it's still holding, but not enough to keep it from leaking. So basically, once I replace the water pump, I won't have any leaks anymore. Then of course, with having this mixing in the system will help too. But 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 unfortunately, when it comes to like seals and stuff, they especially because that's what happens with rubber, because rubber wears out over time. That's just normal for any car out there. Doesn't matter if you have a fancy car or hybrid or whatever, rubber still wears out eventually. It's the same thing with like coolant hoses and stuff, and drive belts. That stuff just wears over time. But yes, definitely give this product a try. I recommend having it in your car or in your house or your garage or whatever. It's just nice to have this around, so in case if you run into a situation where your vehicle's just leaking coolant all over the place and you realize that something's leaking, definitely use this before you go any further with repairs. So give this video a thumbs up, and have a wonderful day, everyone.